the Sherlock text on screen.
It's so fun.
Changing the way we look at cell phones in cinema and television.
Hello.
Hey,
Welcome back to Pineapple and Lemon on the YouTube.
welcome.
Woohoo! We're back.
We're here.
We have another TV show today.
We have a TV show that we can't believe we haven't done yet. Bad on us for not doing this yet.
I feel like it was it was one show, like when it came out, like you and I would watch it together and we theorized the out of this show.
Probably like one of the biggest foundations of our friendship.
Yes.
And we haven't done it yet.
I know. For those of you guys who are wondering what
Yes.
show it is that we are talking about today, we are talking about Sherlock.
The BBC,
The
Sherlock.
BBC Sherlock with Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman.
Yeah.
Came out years and years ago.
Right at the height, I think, also
2010. Yeah, 2010.
when we were super into Doctor Who, this was also coming out. It was just like all these British shows that we were
Yes.
into were happening at the same time.
Yeah, it was an age of television,
Yes.
which our friendship was based upon.
It was like us in high school. We would get together and watch Sherlock and we'd watch Doctor Who.
Yeah.
But this is one of those shows that I have very fond memories of. Like, it's a part of me as a young adult, as a teenager,
Yeah.
that I think about Sherlock. I don't think I've rewatched it in a while, though.
I haven't seen this in a hot minute, but my gosh, I think we worked that season 3 finale
Like, all of it, though.
so many times.
I feel like season 1, watching a ton, and season 2, and then it took forever to come back after that. So
There
people
was a
were just
really long
rewatching.
Well, and because of the way that it ended too, on such a cliffhanger, we kept rewatching and theorizing, and all the Tumblr Reddits
Yes.
were going wild.
Different time.
It was a completely different time. Like the 2-year hiatus that we'd all spent theorizing of what could possibly have happened.
Yeah.
And then they play out what had happened, and we're like, seriously?
We'll say, like, we've seen all of it.
Yes, we have seen all of it.
I've definitely seen the first 2 seasons a lot more. I don't think I watched the 4th season more than once, to be honest.
No, I think I've only seen the 4th season once for sure.
So there's definitely parts of it, like, I probably wouldn't even remember fully from it, but these first 2 seasons, I feel like I have a pretty strong. like, I remember what
we
happened.
watched them,
A
right?
lot,
We
yeah.
watched them a lot. Like every time we got together, it was like we'd watch it and then we would finish it, we'd start it again. Because every time we watched it, we learned something new, or we had a new theory, or we saw it through a different lens that we didn't the first time. And it's also just fun to watch. Like the styling of it is so different.
At the time, like, I feel it might not be as cutting edge anymore, but when this first came out, it was the quick edits, it was throwing the text on the screen in ways that was really inventive, and it was a fast-paced moving show, and also it being only 3 episodes a season. Yes, they're an hour and a half, but it's essentially you're watching movies.
Mini movies, yeah.
So I think it was something that you could throw on in an afternoon and get them all done if you wanted to, and then go back and rewatch it.
It's Stephen Moffat and Mark Gatiss, and they're really strong writers. Like they did start working together on Doctor Who's, which is what we would know them from first, and then they went off and did this separate series. The way in which they work together, the writing, just everything about it is just so different, and it really just envelops you into the world because you're like, well, I gotta know what happens next.
I'm just gonna lay it out here. We're gonna talk spoilers just in general about the show because we've seen it. Like, I don't remember chronologically.
It's not a brand new show either. It's been out since 2010, so 15 years.
Yeah, if we talk about stuff, sorry, but
spoilers. There's your spoiler warning. If you haven't seen it, we highly recommend that you do watch it. But for those who have not watched Sherlock, and then this is the plot synopsis brought to you by IMDb. The quirky spin on Conan Doyle's iconic sleuth pitches him as a high-functioning sociopath in modern-day London. Assisting him in his investigations, Afghanistan war vet John Watson, who's introduced to Holmes by a mutual acquaintance.
already not your common setting for a Sherlock Holmes adaptation.
No, you're getting his flashbacks of his slight PTSD. This John is still a doctor of the medical variety.
He's also a hobbit of
He
the
is
Hobbit
a hobbit
variety.
of the Hobbit variety. The season 1 is pre-Hobbit.
Yeah.
And writing a blog about everything that happens to you.
Yes, John writes a blog.
Well, you know what? At this time, I'm sure those who know all the Tumblr blog posts about the show.
Yeah.
John had to have his own blog too.
John had to have his own blog.
Man, I haven't heard this in a long time either, just the theme song.
Just even the intro, like, oh.
Send you back.
It really does, honestly. It's very nostalgic.
Were you expecting that today to feel so much?
I wasn't. No.
Nostalgia for Sherlock?
Wow. This is, I feel like, a danger trap because I feel like now I'm going to end up
You're going to keep watching.
Yeah.
Get a cab.
And then I'm sure people know this, but these stories are based off proper Sherlock stories that
Yes.
Arthur Conan Doyle wrote. But they've obviously updated and rearranged them, but a lot of inspiration. I think as a bottle episode, this is a really good start to the series because it does wrap up the central mystery in this particular episode.
It's like a fully contained story. Whereas like once you hit like episode 2, you kind of start getting a bit more.
They start becoming like story arcs.
Yeah,
as
it becomes an
opposed to-
arc and it like links, right? Like you have the continuation because you're introduced to characters like Moriarty, which obviously is in this, played by Andrew Scott.
Okay, when I say Andrew Scott, what do you think of first for him? Do you
This.
think this?
Yeah,
I used to, but now I think of him as Hot Priest in Fleabag.
facts. Yes.
Every time I hear his name, I'm like, oh yeah, Hot Priest. Like,
No, for me, I think immediately Moriarty. And every time I see him in other things, like it's Moriarty. Like he did such a perfect adaptation.
Oh yeah,
I'm like so here for it.
stellar job, great actor.
The voicing, like, like you want to hate the character, but you can't because you love it.
You can't.
Closely resembles those of Sir Geoffrey Patterson and James.
Oh yeah, Anders. I saw him in this first, and then I think I got into Merlin just after.
Yeah.
And he's in like in a couple episodes of that, and I'm just like, freaking Anders, like.
It is funny now, like your touch point for these actors, because I think a lot of people hear Benedict Cumberbatch, they don't necessarily think Sherlock anymore.
Yeah.
And probably Doctor Strange, but it's just funny that this is a lot of the first instances we would have known these actors.
That we were introduced to them in a bigger role,
Yeah.
for sure.
The Sherlock text on screen,
It's so fun.
changing the way we look at cell phones
I
in
know.
cinema and television.
Well, it's better than when they, show the phone on the screen and you have to try and quickly read what the text says.
There's a real debate about that.
Really?
Yeah, like editing circles and just filmic language, if you should show the screen or if you should have the text come up on the,
As
on what you're watching.
As a viewer who is a slow reader, I would appreciate it coming up on the screen if the text is short, because then for me to if the text is more than 2-3 words, I'm trying to I've missed it by the time, and I'm like, well, I guess that doesn't matter to me, but clearly it was important if they're showing it on the screen.
Leaving it up to debate. Do you prefer reading the text on the phone in the movie or on your television screen for the movie?
Right? Because even the the subtitles, because there's no speaking, they don't say on the phone shows this unless you're watching closed captioning, which maybe I need to start doing.
Stamford. Mike Stamford, we were bots together.
Yes.
Have you ever introduced yourself with your last name first?
No.
Is this something just more common among males, among British? What?
I feel like probably in British society, because they're very proper.
Sure.
I guess a bit more than us. And so
But they do the Bond, James Bond.
it's British.
I guess.
Your new flatmate.
Yes.
What an introduction.
How fresh.
Is this the riding crop part?
Is it this one now or is that later?
No, I think it's this one.
We'll start with the riding crop.
Yes! I love that's that first introduction. And then you just flash to him whipping somebody with a riding crop. And you're like,
That's our Sherlock.
are we good?
Just really go in on it.
Right?
I was wondering if you'd like to have coffee.
Black, 2 sugars, please. I'll be upstairs.
No, this whole interaction. Oh.
Oh, I love him so much.
Oh,
She's
man.
so fun. She was trying so hard to.
She was trying, but also oh no, this lipstick just magically appeared.
Yeah, what do you mean? It's been here this whole time. Floofs her hair.
Afghanistan or Iraq?
He's so ready
I love
for it.
this.
He's like, it's the party trick time.
He's like, this is my favorite part. He just grabs the popcorn.
What happened to the lipstick?
It wasn't working for me.
Really? I thought it was a big improvement. Mouth's too small now.
No. Oh no.
I love that he just like says things. He doesn't like think about the
the
emotional
polite
weight.
society of
That this might not be something nice to say.
And I know that your therapist thinks you're limp psychosomatic quite correctly, I'm afraid. It's enough to be going on with, don't you think?
Well, you know about him, but he doesn't know anything about you.
After me hearing that, I don't think I would want to live with him. You're gonna clock me like that?
Knows you for like less than 2 minutes and knows your entire life story, and you said like 4 words to him, like.
And he's like, all right, I'm in.
Let's go.
Sherlock, please.
Sandwich bar and cafe. That's a money trap. You walk out your front door and there's coffee and breakfast right there.
Yeah, it sounds amazing.
That's literally where all my money would go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't need to worry about breakfast. I'll just grab it on the way out the door.
Ugh.
Literally right there.
What a breeze.
What if they give you the friends and family discount? You
Yeah.
live next door.
If you go in every day, maybe. Buy one, get one.
I'm a frequent flyer.
Yeah.
There's another bedroom upstairs if you've been needing 2 bedrooms.
And the shipping starts.
Yeah, she's not presumptuous.
Iconic wallpaper.
Yeah, really. There's something about this series that they got the visuals of it locked down really
Yeah.
early.
Found your website, The Science of Deduction.
Which is a legit website. Don't know if it's still up or not, but we used it quite a bit when we watched the show.
It must exist somewhere.
For sure.
I'll make you that cuppa. You rest your leg.
Damn my leg! Sorry. I'm so sorry.
So aggressive.
It was very aggressive.
Just this once, dear. I'm not your housekeeper.
Couple of biscuits too, if you've got them.
Not your housekeeper.
Her iconic phrase.
Yep, not your housekeeper.
I'm your landlady, not whatever. But like, she still does it all. She does the groceries, she does the cleaning, she does the cooking.
Like, just because she can do
These
it all.
boys have it so easy.
She deserves a day of rest too.
She does. She deserves to be paid.
Bit of trouble too, I bet.
Of course, yes.
Want to see some more?
Oh, God, yes.
He's been waiting.
Every friendship ever.
Put his life.
Do you want to do the
Every
thing?
friendship either.
Yes.
You want to go see a body? How often is that coming up?
No, the friend that suggests let's do the thing, and the other friend's like, probably shouldn't, but yes, let's do it.
Maybe not this exact scenario is what I'm saying.
Well, no, I wasn't meaning this
Oh, no.
exact scenario, but I mean, you know,
Similar enough.
you need that one trusted friend in your life that if you needed to count on to help hide the dead body, you could.
We're going off the rails here. For a second there, I'm like, you're on the wrong side of the road.
Oh my God, Maddie! Welcome to England.
It looked like they were going to hit that car.
They drive on the other side of the road.
She must have given it to him recently. This model's only 6 months old. Marriage in trouble then, 6 months old.
I don't know if I've ever put this much thought into anything before.
No, it's just a different way of thinking, right?
Yeah. Our phones don't really give up as much information now unless you open it.
Yeah.
It would be curious, like,
unlock it.
what would you glean from just seeing like somebody's wallpaper? You know, certain things like
Yeah.
that.
Is it generic wallpaper, personal wallpaper?
Do many people just have generic wallpapers?
I do.
Yeah. Just like that came with the phone though?
Oh no, like I'll get like landscape wallpapers,
Yeah.
but like it's not like
Not a photo.
it's not a photo
Yeah.
of like my dogs or me, my husband.
I'm just saying like it's not the default one that comes on the phone.
No, I can't with that.
I can't.
I just can't.
And I assume she scrubbed your floors, going by the state of her knees.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Man walks away with a cheeky smile, just dropping that.
And John's like, this is awkward. I'm gonna just walk.
John's like, I don't know any of these people.
Don't make eye contact.
Interesting shot going through the flooring.
floors, yeah. Well, that's what I like about it. It's just a different way, right?
It feels like they took their time a lot on these shows, and clearly by the timeline it shows that.
Yeah,
But it does feel more movie than TV show.
for sure.
They had so much fun doing all this tech stuff,
Right?
the tracking and everything on it.
Thanks.
No one could help him out.
Everyone has phones, and
Come
you can't
on.
like call a cab for the guy.
Anybody?
Rude.
Why would he do that?
Because he's a psychopath.
I feel like this is when people started referring to psychopaths and sociopaths
Making
on like
the distinction.
on like Tumblr posts.
Yeah, for sure. There's definitely a bit more of a conversation and like
Yeah.
making it known like the differentiation between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, a psychopath has these characteristics. A sociopath has these characteristics.
It wasn't that long ago, but what a different time the internet was when this was airing.
Honestly. Well, when we think about it, right? Like, as long as we've been alive, we were the generation that got computers and internet and technology, and how it has evolved in 30 years is mind-blowing in such a short period of time.
The fact that this is now a time capsule of a different version of the internet.
I know.
I would never pick up a phone in a random phone booth. Like,
oh my gosh, right? It's like a horror movie waiting to happen.
Any point in asking where I'm going?
He's taking all this in stride.
Right?
He got left behind.
He's like way too chill about this. I feel like most people would be quite upset.
He wants a little excitement in his life again, I think.
Well, clearly he's getting a lot more than he bargained for.
How long has he been in this pose?
I will stand here until my umbrella breaks.
Perfectly leaned over to one side.
I'm the closest thing to a friend that Sherlock Holmes is capable of having.
And what's that?
An enemy.
An enemy?
Just straight up. I'm his enemy. Do you think people were being led to believe this could be Moriarty at the time?
I think that the way that they frame it, I think a lot of people, that was their initial thought, was that this is Moriarty until it's
shown who it is.
until it's revealed.
Nothing indiscreet, nothing you'd feel uncomfortable with. Just
this whole thing makes me uncomfortable.
It just feels like you went to quite elaborate lengths of something that could have been a simple conversation, but it also didn't even need to be a conversation because Sherlock is a grown adult capable of making his own.
But like they could have had this conversation over a cup of coffee, like not in an abandoned warehouse.
Right.
You're not haunted by the war, Dr. Watson. You miss it.
Womp womp, there it is.
Yeah, really, that's his character right there. Why he gets involved in all of this.
I need the action.
Yeah. Still texting. It's a really lengthy.
Doesn't even look up.
Yeah, well, who is she texting that much?
Are we emailing?
Yeah.
On her BlackBerry? I mean, it would take quite a while.
Sandwich bar.
It's closed.
Breakfast, lunch, and pasta. The third meal of the day.
It's the only meal of the day. I don't know what you're talking about.
They're all just pasta.
Do you ever get any free time?
Oh yeah, lots.
She hasn't even made eye contact with you once. Swing and a miss?
Oh, really hard miss.
I mean, they didn't really...
low-key tried super hard, but also didn't try at the same time.
There was nothing, they didn't have like a fruitful conversation or anything.
They had no, she did not make eye contact with him like once.
Where was
right
the
at the
spark?
end, and she was like, okay, bye.
You doing it?
Yes.
Have you done it?
Every relationship ever. Have you done it? No, hang on.
I'm literally in the middle of it.
Give me a second.
That's the Pink Lady's case. That's Jennifer Wilson's case.
Yes.
She really, her whole life was pink. Did she buy that suitcase to match with the outfit, or does she have multiple suitcases to match with whatever outfit?
I think she just is like Dolores, and everything she owns
is only pink.
Who do we trust, even though we don't know them? Who passes unnoticed wherever they go?
What?
I think it's a pretty good setup.
It really is.
Because obviously it's not one of those mysteries like we know there's a bunch of different culprits. Who could it be? Like that's not the point. But they set it up in a way. They're dropping hints already to make you think about it. There's so many things in the background that allude to.
So you've got a boyfriend?
No.
Right. Okay.
How can we make this more awkward?
We're both happen to just be two single men having a dinner together. There's nothing going on
It's
here.
not a date, but it's a totally date.
This wouldn't be one of the biggest ships that ever hit the internet.
Oh my gosh, honestly.
I've got the cab number.
Good for you.
Mind Palace, figure it out.
Mind Palace GPS, go!
Left, right, let's go.
Alternate route.
All right, hop to it.
Let's go.
Seriously, this guy, a junkie, have you met him?
John.
John, shut
John,
up.
hey, John, maybe we cool it.
I like my drugs.
Cool it, John, please.
I'm not a psychopath, Anderson. I'm a high-functioning sociopath. Do your research.
Yeah, honestly, they throw a lot into this first episode that became
It's a lot like information overload, so it's definitely one you have to pay attention to.
But it became some of the biggest staples of the rest of the series moving forward.
What are they looking for?
It's a drugs bust, Mrs. Hudson.
Are they just for my hip?
They're coming for you. What has she got up there?
Yeah. She's probably low-key a dealer. Like, I wouldn't put it past Mrs. Hudson. Like,
The username is her email address, and all together now, the password is...
Not a very strong password.
not a strong password.
I don't think it would fly these days.
Yeah, no. Doesn't meet the character requirements.
It would be like, weak, please try again.
Doesn't meet the criteria.
We need a special character and a number.
Fell out somewhere.
What, and I didn't notice it?
Oh, coming up the steps in the dark.
Womp.
Wow.
What a reveal.
Just subtle enough.
Who passes unnoticed wherever they go?
Honestly, he could have come up with this one a little bit quicker, I think.
I think so.
He was taking his time here.
It's one of those where it's like low-key super clever.
See, he's talking about how people that are geniuses need an audience, but he also, with his hubris, needs to be right, needs to figure things out to his own detriment a lot of the time.
Yeah. I feel like this is flawed though, right?
Oh, yeah.
It gets him into more trouble. Full service cabbie. I'm going to the door for you.
Well, it's his last walk, potentially. Thank goodness it made a ding noise, or else he would have looked away.
Yeah, right? I would have walked away, got a snack, came back 3 hours later. It would have all been too late.
Well, what do you think? It's up to you. You're the one who's going to die here.
Is this room suitable enough for you to die in?
Yeah, do you like it? Do you want somewhere else?
We could go next door, maybe.
Yeah.
Like...
Maybe a bit more windows somewhere else.
I just have to do this.
And we've got the Princess Bride on our hands.
What?
You just have to build up an immunity to the poison and you'll be fine.
Exactly.
You take your time. Get yourself together.
Was I not together to begin with?
No, this whole time I was checked out. Now I'm focused.
Did I just give you the good bottle or the bad bottle?
Now you have to start thinking about the reverse psychology of the whole thing.
Right.
Would you purposely put the poison as far away as possible from you, or would you expect the other person to know you were going to do that?
Right.
Are they both bad? Are they both good? Who knows?
Keeping up appearances, but not planning ahead.
I'm like, what would you glean right now from my presence? That I'm a cold person because I'm bundled up?
Any breath could be my last.
Is this one? No.
No.
What about this one? No. No.
Which one would you have picked, just so I know whether I could have beaten you?
You could have just left. We were done.
Bro.
Just like that.
Sniper.
Crossed the way, John.
He's like, yeah.
Ran away, too.
Goodbye.
There's your drop.
Oh, there it is.
Name is dropped.
Name drop. Ooh.
Biggest
End of the first episode.
arch enemy there is.
Womp womp.
Thank you for this blanket.
I got a blanket.
Kill shot over that distance from that kind of a weapon, that's a crack shot you're looking
Maybe we should stop talking right now. You're pointing the
Yeah,
finger
he's-
at somebody. Maybe we say nothing else.
Maybe I'm in shock.
I don't know what I'm
I
saying.
don't know anything.
What now? I'm in shock. Look, I've got a blanket.
Stop talking to me. I got a blanket.
Please. I have my blanket on and my scarf.
Oh my gosh, you wish, like, if you had a blanket on, you're like, I got my blanket, stop talking to me.
Nobody can talk to me when the blanket's on.
This is one specific orange blanket's on. Do not talk to me.
The brightest orange.
This is obnoxious color.
Stop. So we can't giggle. It's a crime scene. Stop it.
You're the one who shot him, don't I mean?
She didn't overhear that?
It's a crime scene. You're not allowed to laugh.
Yeah. Especially giggling.
And you know how it always upset Mummy.
Now what?
What?
Mother?
What? It's just like my mind has been blown.
Wait a second.
Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson.
With the music kicking in.
Yeah, right?
With them walking away together.
Slow motion!
Wow. 2010. Can you even imagine?
Oh my gosh.
15 years ago?
You're not sick of me yet? Well, it was a great rewatch.
Yeah, just something that I always liked this episode in particular as well. I find some of them are stronger than other ones, but I do enjoy this one. So it was nice for this to be the one that we got to
It's a good
rewatch.
intro into the world that they're trying to build, and they quickly establish like the different relationships, and it's always interesting to see how they introduce certain characters.
Yeah.
And certain characters, like with this show specifically, the characters have such a strong entrance that they're quite memorable, and each character is very distinct.
And like everyone knows Sherlock and Watson.
Yes.
Like you already have that basis built in.
Yeah.
So then being able to build off of these specific versions of them, what really drives them to do what they want to do, that's all set up in this episode. And then moving forward, it just keeps going.
Yeah, right.
I think in general, like I said, I'm pretty sure I only watched the 4th season once. So
Yeah.
I definitely don't have the most memory of that one.
I think even the third one is probably when we only watched like once, maybe twice.
And there was like the Christmas special one.
There was the Abominable Bride or something like that. Yeah, there was a Christmas special. But I think like for sure, at least for us, the first and second seasons were ones that we watched quite a lot
On repeat.
And I couldn't even tell you how many times I watched that finale episode.
Well, because people were like trying to pause in certain places because you could record programs and stuff on TV, but to be able to go back and rewatch, I feel like this show really benefited from that.
Oh my gosh, like
It grew its audience.
because you would rewatch the episode up until the rooftop because you're trying to find all these clues, and then for the actual fall, you're pause. Like every 2 seconds, you're like something here, something here. Like where is it? Like.
And people were just like, I have a theory. And then to go into season 3, they kind of just like hand waved it away.
They're like, oh yeah, of course it was this. And we're like, of all the theories that you guys saw us come up with, this is what you decided actually happened.
Yeah, there was definitely like a give and take with the audience while the show was being written.
Yeah.
The creators knew what people were talking about.
Yes.
And would give them certain things that they were asking for or take away certain things because they knew they wanted them. There was definitely a playfulness to how it was written.
Yeah,
in a
for
direct
sure.
response to the audience.
They had a lot of freedom with it, and I think that because it's such a strong show and it has such a strong following that it really did give them the freedom to kind of do whatever. And you had the show and then the relationship between like the showrunners and the fans, and then all the fans came together online to theory craft and to discuss. But like we said, the website that Sherlock creates in the show is a real website that the showrunners created, and they would even do like little mystery puzzles for us to solve, like, and work together as a fan base, like in between, like, because they did acknowledge that the hiatus between the seasons was quite substantial. So what can we do to keep the hype still going? Well, let's go on an Easter hunt, essentially.
And a 2-year hiatus now is the norm.
But
at the time this was coming out,
everyone
was like, what do you mean?
What do you mean 2 years?
Too much time.
Way too much time. And then you have the gap between the third season and the fourth season, which was 4 years.
Yeah.
And then we're just at the point where we've all just accepted that we're not getting anymore. Because they didn't say like a very firm 100% like the show is done.
Yeah.
We just all assumed that it was going to be another 2 to 4 years because Ben and Martin were off doing other projects, but they've just never circled back and said it's canceled or finished and that's it, that's all. I don't know if that's because of, the ratings dropped significantly once you lost
busy.
Moriarty. But yes, the actors are busy. And when you're running a show that is only 3 episodes long, but the episodes are running like film when they're almost 2 hours long each, like that's
You're making movies.
You're making movies, essentially. So it's a long production time and high production cost.
But I wouldn't put it past them if they just were like, we're going to drop another episode of Sherlock. Like, it could
and people
happen.
would be so down for it too. It could be just like, like how they did a Christmas special, like just a one-off.
I don't think they will.
I don't think they will. I think that's wishful thinking. But
I wouldn't be completely shocked if they decided
No.
to do another one for the fun of it.
Why not?
It's been 15 years, but they could still do it. I
maybe
think
they'll
if
do it
anything,
for the 20th anniversary.
if anything, they're probably just priced out the actors now. It would be
so
expensive.
Yeah, because they've blown up. Their careers have blown up, right? They were doing some like a lot of stuff before Sherlock, but once they started doing Sherlock, like, now they're both, like we said, they both were in the Hobbit franchise. Now they're both part of the MCU.
Yeah.
Right. Like they're not in every single film or TV show that's being dropped. However,
They're pretty locked into a contract.
they're
I'm
locked
sure.
into their contracts, and their rates have increased.
And I've seen like Benedict Cumberbatch still does quite a few smaller like indie movies and stuff too. But
he's been doing a lot of like Wes Anderson stuff, and he does like there, he has like is it a movie or a show that's on Netflix as well? It's a Western style.
Oh, I've been hearing a bunch of. He's been in some weird stuff.
He's been doing a lot. Like so it's not like he's just blown off. Like he's got so many things lined up that he's just constantly working.
Yeah.
But you guys will have to let us know, like, have you watched all of Sherlock? Did you watch it when it first came out? Or are you new to it? What are your thoughts on it? What do you think of this adaptation compared to other adaptations, film or television?
Favorite episode?
Favorite character? We all know everybody loves Moriarty. What a standout villain. Well, until next time, I think we'll just keep discovering and sleuthing around.
Make sure that your suitcase always matches your outfit.
It's got to match your outfit.
Because that way you'll help solve mystery. Thank you so much for watching with us.
It's been a blast and a half.
Had a really good time.
As always.
You could like this video.
Or subscribe, even better.
If you want to see something for us to watch in the future, like a movie or TV show, please let us know in the comments.
And we'll get on that right away for you.
Yeah.
Woohoo!